Alright, just wanted to give a quick winter update, although winter is mostly over here in the desert of New Mexico. Got some sticks over there from Craigslist. Gonna use them in the rocket mass heater possibly next year. Rainwater system a little bit tilty. I didn't get a good ground level, so I'm just going over my various projects and stuff. Yeah, got some things I'm gonna hopefully plant with the spring. Chestnut tree, it keeps its leaves through the winter. I got little hen bits, and then yeah, I mean the compost tea really worked wonders, and you can see the new buds coming in, so already in the high 60s here. Yeah, got another tree over there. Oh, I'm the mailman. I got my mail. Anyway, I'm going to start putting plants in here, hopefully really hardy ones that'll survive the intense heat radiant microclimate from there. I got some sand and clay, learned how to make cob, it was really cool. Going to have Jerusalem artichokes along here, and 3 plants last year, and then hopefully I'm going to do about 7 or 8 this year. We'll see how they go. Incredibly productive. Yeah, I got a bunch of my neighbor's leaves in the back in the shadows. I think I had like some 30 bags that I'm turning into compost. Yeah, just with the bags I try and show as many examples of composting living sustainably as possible. So anyway, got a pretty good haul of Jerusalem artichokes for my first year growing, and this is, you know, the rest of them. And yeah, just eating them as they go. Gave the neighbors some. They're like, what's an artichoke or a Jerusalem artichoke? So yeah, good to spread the word. Yeah, cast iron skillet. This one I'm actually refurbishing. It wasn't a good one, but yeah, after about 3 months it can slide around. Well, not really slide around, but it doesn't stick eggs and stuff like that. So yeah, gotta do that. Alright, yeah, and then starting some plants. Yeah, got some more gojies here. Gojies, rosemary, and then another plant, decorative one, serving some kind of purpose, don't know what it is. Loft bed clothes dryer. Yeah, not too bad. My little passive solar bottles. You know, if you have a waste bottle right there, you just put magnetite that I get from a ephemeral stream, you know, the ones that kind of run only seasonally. Get a magnet, collect the magnet, put the magnetite into the bottle. Incredibly heavy, good thermal mass. Yeah, have a rocket mass heater now, and still working on how to use it to warm the house. It's a pretty large, typical suburban house, and still in the process of finishing the thermal bench. But yeah, anyway, got some scrap wood and trying not to use as much natural gas as possible. And may or may not put up some other videos of, you know, usage and stuff like that. But yeah, it radiates nice and heat. I have done some different changes and modifications, so I'll have to probably do a specific video about that if I choose to later. But yeah, anyway, it keeps this section of the house, you know, decently warm, you know, if I burn enough material. But since it's already like late February and it feels like spring's here, I don't even need the heat. So I'm always like one step behind on these projects, you know, the rain barrels and the restoring the soil and planting trees. But you gotta forgive yourself. You know, you can't always be on top of it. You know, if we were all like ahead of the learning process, we wouldn't have to go through the learning process. Yeah, so just gonna go over some other projects. The Hugel pots, yeah, they were working alright. I'm putting a lot of my gray water into that now from, you know, the various sinks and stuff like that. And of course I just hand carry the gray water. That plant is holding on pretty good. I don't know what it is. I planted a rosemary over there. You can see it. I think it gets too much shade in the winter, so that was probably a misplant, and so I may try and replant it, or I've already got cuttings as shown in the previous section, you know, cuttings of the rosemary. Some may just use those cuttings to grow another one. Got a bunch of London rocket and mallow and weeds and prickly lettuce, and hopefully this thistle, what is it, artichoke. It's related to the thistle. Artichoke comes back, and then here's a little garden. I'm gonna hopefully do 3 sisters gardening, 4 sisters gardening, you know, possibly with some sorghum in there. 2 of the carrots, you know, one of them's right there, like lost most of its foliage, so I kind of stripped it down. 2 of the carrots, and then daikon radish over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start putting water into the grape plants, you know, into those watering bottles. the land looks like it's coming pretty back. I just chopped all the weeds and other plant material and just keep putting it on and on and on. So a lot of wild amaranth. Got some more things to throw into the compost. A lot of people's Christmas trees. This one guy's lot, you know, he had maybe 40 some trees that he just didn't sell, and he just had them all free there. So cut them up, processed them. Yeah, they're now drying out, so they'll probably be next year's firewood. Some leftover hay still in the projects. Yes, and then the grass that was originally dead, it must have had some seeds in the seed bank, because there's grass coming back now, and just because of how the soil is being, you know, a little bit more TLC, working with the systems and stuff, it's actually haven't gotten any water, but yeah, whatever grass that was previously here is coming back. So yeah, a little ice plant, it didn't make it. The ice plant is supposed to be a good bioaccumulator in the desert, but too cold here. I think it just killed it whatsoever. So there was probably snow on it during one of our storms for like 3 days. Too much for it. Yeah, pear tree blossoming. Hopefully going to put in another apricot tree. I'm going to try again. I tried apricot seeds and an apricot tree, and both of them died. The apricot tree, I think, had some kind of bacterial infection and it killed it. Yeah, there's a way over in that corner. Yeah, let's just walk over there. There's a hollyhock. Yeah, and that's coming in. Yeah. More prickly lettuce, more stuff, mallow. Yeah, composts are doing pretty awesome. I still have several more bags. This hugelkultur mound, I'm not so sure of. I mean, it just, in the desert, hugelkultur things just kind of desiccate like mad, so I'll have to try another experiment with that. Anyway, an additional like composting bin, you know, next to it to try and just get more material. It's almost above freezing in the night, so hopefully the next rainstorm that comes through, you know, I'll start collecting on the rainwater systems right now, because right now I have it just bypassing the entire system, so it just collects in, and then it just flows through the system and flows out into a little bypass reservoir. So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update, you know, a little permaculture project, and so yeah, I'm really excited after 1 year. I mean, without any moisture, the ground seems to be much better, the plants are coming back, a lot of henbit, you know, and then the winter wheat just chopped in place. Yeah, those little pots over there, gonna do more artichoke, Jerusalem artichoke in pots. The bottle was a test experiment for biogas, and I'm gonna have to start another one. Yeah, you can also see the rain barrels over there. I'm hopefully gonna do some rain barrels for other people, you know, and just get them to collect here in the high desert. And yeah, the biochar reactor over there. So yeah, just keeping the projects coming.